Hi. In this video, we are continue from our previous video where we normalized and extracted all the line items or for the income statement. Let's save this file. The file number is 9, IS retained earnings. This is file number 9. What we are going to do is in our balance sheet, which we don't have anything which is retained earnings. What we are going to do is we are going to transfer the actual reported format, which is other equity, to actually into a retained earnings. Right. So we are going to create a pro forma in this area, which is an income statement in row number between this A section, which is going to be linked from the income statement reported as well as forecasted to the closing value of retained earnings. And those closing value is going to get connected with our retained earnings. Okay. So we are not going to look at the connection side that we are going to do later once and for all. And right now we are going to just match with what the value of what the other equity value is. So what we do, we come to cell number C23 and we hard code retained earnings. So for us, these both things are same, retained earnings and other equity. Heading 3, we select everything up to cell number B3 to E23. This will be retained earnings, right? Opening balance. We add net income, we less dividends, we have other adjustments, and in cell number B28 we have closing balance. I select this array which is from B28 to P28. I change the cell style. I come to cell number B28. I use a sum function, select everything and close it. Copy the same formula to right. Now I come down. Let's get this row, which is row number 86. That needs to come from our annual report balance sheet. So let's get this data. Other equity. We already have this. And this time we are going to select everything from cell number B63. So B63 to J63. I copy this, Control C. I go to income statement. I come to cell number uh, F86 in income statement sheet and I paste it as link. So this becomes the other equity data for financial year 2021. I come up, the opening balance, which is in cell number G24 for the financial year 2024 will be equals to F86. What will be net income? Net income is already there. We already have this. Less dividends. In row number 87, we have dividends paid, which is coming from cash flow statement. We select this cell, which is G87, multiply this with -1 because dividends will be subtracted. And this is going to be, which is cell number H24, will be equals to G28. The value for H24 is equals to G28. And of course, we can copy this up to the historic years for this, which is going to be historic years. I copy this segment. I select this array. net income and dividends. I copy this up to column number J for net income and dividends. So again, this all are getting linked from where? This all are coming from row number 87. And these are coming from our 21 net income. And this one is, first one is coming from the previous financial year, and this one is linking to this value. Now, what do we have as a reported? So let me show you. Reported other equity is how much? It is 2534.0, and accordingly for the subsequent years. Our objective is to fill this cell number G27, and fill that value which will make the total in the cell number G28 to be equal to the reported other equity values. So I need to have a value in cell G27 which is going to act as plug-in number, and that plug-in number will help me to get cell number G28 to be equal to the reported other equity. Okay, so this is what our target is. How we can get this plug-in number? We can use goal seek. We can use goal seek. I come to cell number G27. Now this is what our target value is. Now this is what exact values which we have. Now let's have exact precise values which we want to have. So Control Alt V, and let's paste it as a values and change the format to actually in 2 decimal places. There is a purpose why I am doing this. Now we need to have this exactly something like this, but I'm not going to change the format for these rows. What I've done, I have got first of all the historic data pasted as a values. So in this cell, which is G28, we will have 2534.01. So I come to cell number G28. I go to data, Alt A, W, G. I set G28 as 2534.01. But it asks me by changing which cell. I give the cell where I want to have that plugin number. So this is going to be G27. I select from my mouse G27. I just press OK. It is going to process it and it give me a target value. So what do we find? We find an exact value. Now what does it have? Now if you want to just copy it and paste it, it is going to have that 0.01. It is not visible. Why? Because it is in 1 decimal places. Now the same thing needs to be done here as well. We come to cell number H28. Again, I go to data. Within data, we go to what if analysis, goal seek. H28 needs to be set as what? 3510.18. I hard code this 3510.18 by changing with cell, by changing cell number H27. I select that from my mouse and I press OK, and I have got the value. Again, for the third step, for cell number I27, I come and select I28. I go to data. Again, I can use my keys. I select set cell to value 3917.43 by changing with cell, by changing I27, and I press OK. Once again, OK. I come back to cell number J28, which is 4328.30, which I need to convert this into 4331.63. I come and select cell number H28. I go to data, what if analysis, and goal seek. Set cell J28 as what? 4331.63. So I hard code this 4331.63 by changing with cell, by changing cell number H27 in this case. I press OK and I have got the values. Now what do we find? These values, the above values and below values are exactly same. Can we check that? Yes. Let's take a difference. So if this minus this is 0 or not. I hope you can understand why this dash is coming. Even if the difference of 0.000001 would have been there, it would have given us 0, not this 2 dash. So we can clearly confirm that this is exactly the same value. So the closing balance which we have calculated by adjusting or giving a plug-in number in row number 27 makes the closing balance of retained earnings equal to the reported other equity segment. Okay. We delete everything which we have which we have copied for the reference purpose, and we save this file. And this is where we are going to stop with our income statement. Thank you for watching this video.